chicken, folks. You ever heard of goddamn man? What do I do? Do I throw a couple guys on the trade block here? Is this not the time we go? I feel like that's when guys get hurt, dude. The last year I didn't put anyone on the trade block. I had like no injuries all year. And then Callaway got hurt like for the Super Bowl. Alright. Alright, here we go. Get a crack-a-lackin', stream is on. Devin White, Quan Alexander. Yeah, he's a fucking faggot. Whoa. We're going color rush everything. We're going live. I don't know. It's familiarity. You gotta have familiarity. That's what gives teams their identity, man.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis
Teams like in
Colts.
smaller markets that are trying to catch someone by.
As we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now,
they need
it's
gimmicks.
Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams make
His color scheme might be pretty tight.
Folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts.
We're in the dome that's wide open. That's windier than any stadium on fucking earth.
To a terrific start.
Oh god, it better not be too. We better play here forever.
And you can hang a lot of this early success.
You couldn't give us a better stadium than this. They're gonna give us an outdoor stadium that there's no wind in ever.
Visiting Bucs, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time.
I have to get McNeil 150 yards or 3 touchdowns. This might be perfect. This might be one of those ones that gets a safety or something.
And we are underway on EA Sports.
I'm gonna have this twice a fucking game.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, he'll run this back all the way somehow.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Oh, this is going to be a bad game if I have that.
Up to start their initial drive.
It's going to be one of those games.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their
Dude, they've been doing that a lot lately against me.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship
They're going to be at a
is. And that's pretty
disadvantage
positive
fucking half
story,
the
wasn't
game.
it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship.
Marriott's, yeah, dude.
It's really a group that's in sync.
They care
We
about
knew he
him.
was going to be
That's the thing. They
there.
really care, and when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give a better chance to.
Escape, and he goes down.
We're already
Bad
done.
start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying to do this for the fans lately, just like you do, just to let them know. Wait, what did that just say? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. Yeah, what is going on, bro? I don't think that's right, dude. There's no chance. It's supposed to be off. What the fuck's going on, man?
Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, but I fixed it all. I know I did, because I've been playing. See, it's at 25 right now. Yeah. That's something weird. There was like a glitch right there or something. Because it's off. Yeah, because they came out at 25, which is normal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Also, Lewis led the
Nice
team in
job
tackles last
defensively,
game.
and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
It's 7.
The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today.
Yards.
In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
Yeah, it should be when the guy's maybe like fucking within 4-5 yards of you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that
What is that, PI? The fuck was that? I thought I had a step on him and it went into an animation probably because I had that. I got a step like when the ball was in there. It looked like we were neck and neck.
Yeah. And they should be set up for a big game. They have one of the hottest offenses in the league. They're coming in riding a winning streak, but we've seen these quick turnaround games really wreak havoc with what you've done previously. Hopefully they simplified their offense, and they'll just let their playmakers go out and do what they do best.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
He's been making big catches
the
lately.
coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you get your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. Going right side, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
I'll tell you who has the best stiff arm of any receiver I think I've ever had is Terran Barr. Every single time I've stiff armed someone near the sidelines, dude, he just busts right through him. It's amazing. Like his percentage.
On 1st down,
He does.
Callaway. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 59 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
2nd and 9 now. And a quick throw here that's complete. They'll get 9
yeah,
there.
That sets
them up better for 3rd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is
you'd have no idea who he was if you saw.
Grab that dagger play, grab that play, and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing.
The guy,
but they
Franco.
watch the film as well, so they'll take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Back to throw here.
Oh my God!
What was that intercepted? Picked off at the 49, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. How about the big boys?
I didn't see
that every week.
No, you don't. But a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defense.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know, blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit. Points on the board on this one.
Man, my guys are getting bumped on their fucking routes and shit.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. But the disadvantage of blitzing, often alters normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Able to slither by. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists.
I drafted him, like a 5th rounder, 4th rounder. He's a blocking tight end. Max Denny's
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
He's good too. He's the guy that never got the opportunity. He's probably the best out of all.
Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Connor
Darius Copper.
Work his way across the 30 to the 42.
He was in free agency. He's got a star trade. He's like 25 or something.
Really nice to see an offense that has
not all
enough
that good. He's like a
confidence
70
to run the
something.
football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Looking downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Oh, he broke through those two guys, I think, with that, but that 3rd guy got him.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call.
So he had a hell of a game last game with
Metcalf. Runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, he's a freak. Yeah, I had one run that was just ridiculous, right up the middle. I was literally just swerving, going about 100 miles an hour, just ridiculously. It was one of those ones you do, you know, like where you're just like, woo, just like at full speed the whole way. You're just controlling it perfect. Yeah, just like untouched, just never stopped. My sprint just gone.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
It was amazing. Felt so good. I hadn't done it in forever. It felt like.
Run it now out of the gun. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Right.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, Haywood!
2nd and 13. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now back to throw.
Next week, dude. He fucking did a juke and everything. He still dropped it.
So
like I came down with it and didn't put a juke on it before I got hit.
Certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away.
Already had
and it's
possession.
not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. On 2nd down now, it's Connor.
Dude,
the tackler that gives him some room.
Dude, watch that. I've never seen anything like it.
Holding offense.
He still keeps breaking tackles.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
That's why that happened. I think.
A really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll try and run with a fullback. And he was very
look at
fortunate
Idarius
there to get out
Cocker
of
with
his
a
end zone.
storm
Maybe
tackle.
got back to the 2-yard line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone. Brock. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin.
Came back to him. It was like a hot route.
Maybe by about a yard, if that.
I heard someone last week too on the who's their best receiver on the Falcons, I think. Who was it?
Here comes the
Ridley, one of
Buccaneers
the best.
punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Looks amazing. It's like the best player ever. All right.
Give him 11 yards that time on
Yeah,
the
I do too.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Blue draw quarters. Hey, team 6.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete.
Jesus,
Physical
these
play on the
guys
football there, and
laser.
it's 2nd
I can't
down.
fucking hang on to
You get a
shit
tight
today.
end like this, and you know he's
Possession
used to
catch, I
dishing out
felt like I put it in a
punishment,
good
but
spot.
here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside
stepping
the 40.
it up, man.
Tremendous blocking by
good.
the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
This might be
Thanking
sick
him for that much
here
space
if
to
I do
rumble.
this.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, high 7. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Didn't get the look on the outside that I wanted on the left. And then that zone stayed with him nice coming across. You see that? The awareness was beautiful.
They work again
on
from
that,
the 38 on 2nd and 10.
It was nice.
2nd and 10.
Why did I do the possession? I didn't realize I was going to
And
turn
this is
them
going to
around
lead to
like
another
fucking
1st
that
down as the
bad.
tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be
Give me
tough
a
on
look
them
that
because
I
of the
like
ability
for
of
once.
getting into it.
Jesus.
Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Call it a full
I swear,
30
dude, if
yards
I don't
in the wrong
do
direction
outside
there.
zone,
Brings up
I'm
2nd
fucked.
down.
Running the
Anytime you
ball
call an
anymore.
inside running play, you just
As far as
know
the
there
plays
should
that
be
I
a
used to
lot of
like to do,
congestion
now
there.
it's all like
You're counting
in
on
between
your
tackles.
offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
You guys
incomplete.
are jarring everything.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Watch Patrick
An
Humphrey and
incomplete pass
DeLong
on that
here.
last play, and that means
Far
they'll need
as
to
like
come
a
up with something
final
here
option.
on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that was the rookie Humphrey trying to go for the
Zone coverage,
big
free safety was there.
and
Couldn't come up with it,
it was a
and
good
now it's
throw.
4th down.
Damn, let him in a good spot.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
I
right
know.
there? Zone was absolutely
Oh,
locked
play by
up tight.
32.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he
Buda
felt like he
Baker,
needed to make a
great
play,
play.
right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And his kick is good. And they're
I know,
able
I
to
should, you know,
double the
I
lead
was
in
going to
this
do the
first
possession,
half.
but I
It's
wanted to
6-0.
score with him so bad.
No
For
problems in
real.
the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he?
It looked like
To
I
me,
had
that
him.
bodes well for
Yeah,
them.
it looked like I
If they
had
need
him,
him
but-
late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
Yeah,
this one
he
away.
probably would have, if he would have caught it, he probably would have got hit right there anyway.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good
I thought that
return
was
as
gonna
he'll
be
be
a
stopped
penalty.
just shy of the 30-yard line.
It looked like a weird tackle, even though it was just a form tackle. It's like one of those ones they call it.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse.
I wanted to hit him with
but
copper.
in this particular situation,
Yeah, you know, he hasn't done anything yet, but
so far he's thrown one interception.
he just needs some seasoning. That's all he is. He's one of those guys where he'll be good. He's serviceable, but he's not going to do anything special at all. He's just a body who could play a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Brock. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Did he say the, what did he say, the Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson?
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That's amazing.
On 1st and 10 is caught, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This guy's a
It'll be a
fucking
loss
freak
of a
show,
yard,
man.
and that'll bring
I hit
up
the fucking lotto with this guy. He's the best speed tackle I've ever seen.
Extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case
Tackle by
was.
Well, in any
Bobby.
event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The second down play, not
He's the
much
guy I
better
kept
than the
over
first,
Leonard,
just a
man, and I
gain
was
of
going to
1
get rid
yard.
of him his rookie.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
Should've
first
traded
half
him.
of action.
He was not going to make it in the cut.
A
He
reminder, we
ended
go
up
back to
it was
Orlando to
sky
check
because
in
of
with
his
Jonathan
speed
Coachman.
and
We'll look
size.
back at our first half as well as a look ahead.
All he
to
had
what's
was the
coming
speed
up.
and size that I like. And everything else was just kind of moving.
Misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see
It was good that I had a really young
rapidly.
team. I
How
had
about
a
being
really
able
young
to hit a
team just
moving
right after
target
that.
against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for
I had a lot of those players for a long time. Yeah.
Defense won the battle.
Defense, yeah, all the corners were all young.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success.
It's been so long,
there
I
than the
forget
running
about
game.
guys.
Maybe
Like,
something they game
yeah.
plan for.
How
I
come
think he
didn't
got
tell
me
us
this
about
year,
it?
maybe.
You guys wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
They've had
There you go.
success at least so far here in the second quarter. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about
Probably
it. If
making
there's more
something.
pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Falling on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
I know we love
And that is caught.
The guy's a fucking stud.
Indianapolis.
I love him. Reed Bannon's the guy that I always wanted. How short he is.
I know.
He just has like he's like a fucking baseball throw. That's the guy I want. Guy just rears back and just
not
zips
at
it.
all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing
kinda,
their will
yeah.
score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
All right,
the result for the Colts is a
MPC,
touchdown.
All right, Peninsula College, JC.
That's fielded in the end
Hall of
zone.
Famer.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and
Ron
they'll bring the
Rivera,
football
too.
out to the 25.
MPC.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Straight from Seaside. Those are like how the MIGs were back in the 70s in
that can
Seaside.
alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the block line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
I remember Green goes, hey, can you still play, man?
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Can we get you? yeah. Can you still play? He like didn't even say nothing to him.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
You get him 150 yards, man. I need to get this shit.
Why not? Because you're feeling
Get
it,
that out
right?
of the
You're
way,
just feeling it.
So we've reached the intermission, and what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando.
I should be able to, though, just in my gameplay that I put my plans, you know. He always, like, no matter what, he always gets his yards. I just feel like I literally don't even try to do shit with him. But, like, I don't think about it. It's just like, he's just in on a lot of these fucking audibles and shit that I run too, where he's, like, fucking wide open. No, he's the #1 guy. He's not the slot.
We highlight that game going on
But
in
he's
Houston.
just, I don't know, a lot of these plays, he's the guy. Like on the streak on the left, if I can audible into that, he'll be there.
On Monday Night Football,
if I audible into this play action play, he's the guy to throw to most of the time.
Between the Jacksonville Jaguars
a couple of them.
And the New Orleans Saints.
That's kind of where he gets a lot of his yards.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
Cornell Maggot showing the folks in Indianapolis what he can do with the ball in his hand.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us.
Wow, they called it like as he was getting tackled.
We've had guys, but
dude, he has so many holding calls this year.
We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
2 in the last
see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Screwed on this shit.
On the ready. 54, right there, 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our turn.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Safety just
take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pick up there.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great
Callahan
think to
right there,
themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away.
Big old slinger.
Open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 8. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes
How's
down.
that fucking covered every
now,
time?
there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll drop to throw. And the flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Wow. That was weird.
They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Not really good.
They'll run on first down. Callaway.
And he will search for a big boy rumbling behind one of his blockers.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And hitting flies out somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you.
2nd and 1. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From a yard out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score, the second.
He's just like standing there in that hole. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to press up and throw to him. I just tried to throw it like up. You know, but he started coming back to it. That's what scared the shit out of me. Right when I pressed up, fuck, dude. And he did. Jesus, it's probably a good thing that he's got that arm strength. It's just probably.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Like doinked it off Barr's helmet on the celebration.
Yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out and decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Golfing in like 85 degree
now
weather.
even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Block. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the
check down for drop. Great
and this will be
decision.
stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
So I got everything sewed up.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And the catch made by Johnson.
I like Marriott, dude. He's got a good nose for the ball.
1 yard to go on 3rd down.
One thing you're
I
hoping for
saw
when you're
that.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a
I watched
lot of
that probably
yardage
about
after
30
the
times.
catch. But in this situation, the defense
I literally watched it
was
like
effective,
10 times in a row. I
able to
couldn't
get
stop.
steam going.
They'll try and run forward, Connor.
I thought it
And he's
looked like
got
a
a first down as he's up to the 48.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
because he knows he made a big banging album. He's going to make some squirrel.
2 first downs have him up near
Ooh,
midfield
that
now
one
on
was a
1st and
classic.
10. Looking to throw. Brock, and that's complete to Gates. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40.
It's just that whole album so far. I heard the first 5 songs. They were fucking all
It's a
just
7-yard
like
carry to
that.
set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to
He
turn
hasn't
down
made an
long
album like this in
drives, but when you're
forever.
down what they are, they've got to pay it
Now,
off
like he's
with
been
some points.
like because he's made so many albums lately. And
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll be brought down at
they're
the
driving good on me
27-yard
right now.
line.
Nice
6
little
yards
drive
to
they're
pick
putting
up,
together.
and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out,
pick.
picking up some of the
Audio
slack.
correction,
Because
he's
remember
on.
the last drive they went 3 and out.
Man.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Oh, there was
Now
a
fake on the give here as they try to
under
run
a
pass option.
diving attempt by
We
Oscar
saw this a lot in
there.
the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Dude, they've been doing that
And
lately,
he's
man.
brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Brock.
No.
This is caught.
Yeah.
And he's into the end zone
Dude,
for a Tampa Bay
that was just Mike
touchdown.
Melton's fucking young
A
awareness.
24-yard touchdown.
Not being able to
And
do
the Bucs
anything
are
on
able to
that ball.
close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple
I tried to
fly
like
route,
jump
wasn't
up
it?
and press
No, there's
triangle
nothing to
and
correct
just
at all.
did
You
nothing.
got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into
See,
the
this is
end
where I
zone
hit him
for
with a fucking
touchdown.
2-play fucking
Extra point by
80-yard
Fairbairn,
touchdown
up and good. And
drive
they'll cut
right
the
here. This is
lead
where
to
I get pissed.
21-7.
That's what happens. That's exactly what happens, dude. Shit like that, and I'm like,
And
okay.
it's all finished off with a touchdown by
Fucking
Tampa Bay.
faggot.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
This might be a nice one for old Patty Humphrey.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, what? Dude.
And the defense
That's
has it
PI,
covered.
bro.
It's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48.
Gotta be Pete. Dude. I'm running in the air trying to get... Yeah.
Now a draw play.
That was
This is
the most
Connor.
delayed draw I've ever seen.
Call
right
it a
there.
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
See?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brock. And that is incomplete.
Oh yeah, I'm Brewer. He's been waiting in the wings
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's
for this
3rd down.
opportunity.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the
That was a
scoreboard.
good little hit stick right there.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Back to throw. Brock, he'll get that one complete to Connor. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing the out
same play, other fucking
it's
direction.
Lawrence. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone.
My
here
safeties don't have the awareness
line.
and like the fucking
9 yards to
pursuit
pick up
to
there, and
get
it's
the
a
ball. I
first
feel like
down.
that. Like on
This
that, they should be
quarterback
already
now,
there.
11 of 15 through the air.
Flat.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Brock. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And out of bounds right around the 20.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
You do that, man. It was like fish. You ever seen fish trying to like eat inside another fish and it's like chasing them around? It was like, that's what it looked like. You're watching a fish tank.
You got to earn the right to rush the passer.
Yeah, you see
Put
that.
themselves in a great spot
Look
with
at the
this big
speed
lead,
and the
and they know they've got to throw the ball.
pursuit.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin
No.
your ears back time indeed.
Yeah, ever since he signed that deal. Yeah. I feel like I have to fucking franchise tag him. Yeah. It's a
The
guarantee.
Bucs on 3rd down. They've
good that
converted
he's the
3
only one that I
times
really
in
have
8
to franchise
chances.
tag, but I would
This
need
is
to.
3rd and 16.
That's good.
Looking to throw. Brock. And he's
Oh
in the
my
end zone.
God.
Touchdown,
Dude.
Buccaneers.
That's the best catch I've ever seen.
His second
Ever.
touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score.
You almost choked
Boy,
on
it's
your
nice to
gum
have that big,
stopper.
reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of
You
people
know
see
who
that
that
position
man
as a
is.
fallback. Throw it to them
He's
when all
on the
else fails.
Oakland, the
Not at
Las
all.
Vegas
This guy can make
Raiders.
plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
He was
play here
working
for a
on rock,
touchdown.
just said. Remember? That was like that. It was like a
On
catch
for the
like that
PAT,
up in the
Kaimi
corner.
Fairbairn.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It was kind of, he didn't make that catch, but he did go
It's
up over
early and
and
good.
pull it
This
down.
becomes a
Like that.
21-14 ball game now. So that winds up a 7-play
Probably.
drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
I can't even be mad at that.
That's fielded
Just
in
because
the
it
end
would
zone.
cost her more.
And the decision to bring it
I ain't
out
got
will
nothing
cost
on
him
the
about
turn
5
game,
yards as he'll get this only
I
back
used
to
to
the
be able to
20.
at least
Josh, you
fucking
said the magic
25
number
yards.
was probably right around 20
I get
for
like
this
20.
defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses
These
in the
guys
league
are
in
fucking
terms of
poised
points
for
where
a
they've
big
had their
victory.
moments, but
They all
this
upset.
offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter
Yeah,
what you do to make an
freak show.
adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Wow. Dude, how did he break off? There was like 3 guys blocking in that area, and he comes
Only a
right
yard
out
on
of
the
it.
pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion
that
here on 3rd and a
all
tough 9.
Dude,
The Colts
I thought I
on
had the
3rd
outside
down,
for sure.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Reed
Going to
Dan
be
fucking.
incomplete.
Okay.
Critical play in this football game because if
Yeah,
they pick up
wide
the
open.
first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Give me inside the 20. I've had it on the 20 and got an inside the 20 for it. No bullshit. I know I did for sure.
And for them, a touchdown
even after we looked that one time.
And when you start
no, but see, that's outside. See how that's outside the 20 where the center's holding the ball? I think that's what it
because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Second and 6. Throwing the out route.
They just keep running that same fucking out.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there.
Yeah, so you can now in the new Madden, you can set your zone drops back, so you can do like 5 yards, 10-yard zone flat. Like you can have your guys sit back in certain zones.
Operating from the gun. Brock. He finds his man Johnson, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly,
you know how like people hit those corner routes like fucking 20 yards downfield. You can have your zones back like 20 yards if you want.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Back to throw. Brock. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
You guys are fucking
and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brock. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Brought that big nickel that time.
Certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them.
They're going to run that out over there again.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move.
Dude, what was that route? 86 this round.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
On the right. They got bumped around.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt.
Wait, yeah, I bet.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Yeah. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have
been they didn't
feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense.
He said, thanks, dude. All right, sounds good. Nah, because I said happy birthday, bro, first.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
He said that, I'd be in.
Oh, boy, 4 in the game.
Yeah, about 4 in the game.
Times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Nice block.
Go down
Nice
to the ground
block.
at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50
Oh my God, I'm not
left in the
even gonna make
football
this.
game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one
7
as it's
mile
good
wind
for
face
56 yards out.
That's a
From a
way.
defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This fielded at the 2, and he is out of bounds here on the return.
Damn, for being backed up like this, they played pretty good. Defensively, they shut me down.
So now the Bucs.
Alright, we're taking a chance. We're going for it.
A minute 44
I'm
to
gonna
go.
watch for this play.
They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Dixon complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. They'll look to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts.
Oh my God, I was going for the hit stick with you right there instead of like the
position. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On the draw, Connor. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it.
Yeah,
and he will take this
okay.
into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
My guy does nothing over there. He's just in that spot and you can't do shit.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey
Let's play that
to
rock.
make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
That's a good capper on the game right there. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time trials clearly not on their side.
He always splits them right down the middle.
Yeah, it was a small chance.
A couple power moves. Look at that. A couple big old power move. Oh my God.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Oh, was that Mike Melton about ready to fucking
Here
slam
comes the
one home?
Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Throws right side, and that's complete. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Looking to throw. That's
oh, my God. What a lob pass. My God.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. As his guys are in for 6.
He has that lob thing. He's got that lob, like, trait
thing
now.
It just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well,
on the run to
yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum.
Yeah,
going, full
I know. I need to let him do the rollout rather than me trying to do it because it always ends up me, like, it looks so weird, like my guy gets all stuck.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
Yeah, I know it, and I still do it every time, like an idiot. We're gonna try this toss play.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
What if I go like this? No, it's even worse. Oh wait, this could be the one.
A toss running left. Callaway. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big
yeah, that's like your standard fucking. Yeah.
They just have more want.
Look like they had
more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And he is out of bounds
Maybe
here
Dickinson.
on the return.
It's like it's a special one.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
That's the one you start your day with, then you slow it.
Safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a
another safety
double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he's got his man on the out route.
They've been hitting me with that all day. How many catches does Oscar Guerrero have?
That's
right
good for a
play?
Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Did he? He's probably on that fucking same play.
On first down, Brock.
Oh,
This is intercepted.
Jerry.
And that should do it.
Oh,
Near the
baby.
42, and they will set up shop in enemy
Bad throw.
territory at the 42-yard line.
That was a little pressure there.
Obviously
He was standing in that
disappointing, but you
pocket
had to go
forever.
for broke here, down 2
He was, the defenders were behind him. Did you see
This
that?
interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
He had all the defenders behind him, and he was standing,
And now
getting blocked like there was a pocket behind him.
Only one timeout defense. So they should just be.
How did no one get to him there? Lester Lewis with the move. Oh, what an escape. What awareness. Wow.
Simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, we're ready for it.
3 of them being sent to the left.
It's hard with that Raider team, man. But we've got some good players on this. It's pretty tight.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Try a little screen. Doesn't look like a good look there.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Damn, I got sacked a lot there at the end. Big time.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them, and it'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable, and both of them came together.
Yeah, they're tough. They play a good scheme.
So for Indianapolis, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on
after
the
starting out with 18 touchdowns and 1 pick, has now
Meanwhile,
thrown 4 picks in the last 2 games.
It's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Another big game for DeLong, man. The new star tree, tied in on the ball club. That's exactly what I envisioned for this guy. Unbelievable. That's why I got a big Willie. He does. You know why? It's because I think of the pads. I put the bigger pads on, and he looks nice. Oh yeah. Good old-fashioned tight end right there. Solid speed too, 87 speed. The Excel's only like 81, but still, I'll take 87 speed all day. Especially on those seam routes, you know. That's how you can get up there nice today. Gotta get up the feet. Lester Lewis with a big game. Led the team in tackles again. 8 tackles. This guy. Unbelievable. Lester Lewis with 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, Bowman with a sack, Richardson with a pick, Morrissey another pick, a couple pass deflections for Rocco Valentine in the slot, limited action, Marquise Lake, cool, fucking guys, these people don't. Do you know that we were like the last country on the planet to have slavery, basically? Like, fuck, you know how long slaves... Yeah! Those blacks were slaves in Africa. Fuck, dude. Yeah, they think it only happened here. It's ridiculous. It was like the last place I ever had it. Plus it was fucking like almost 200 years ago, dude. Get over it, you people. My God. They need to read their history books. Problem is they've all been rewritten and it's all bullshit now is what they're reading. They're reading all about bullshit. Dude. They put psychology into the history books instead of just history. They put like fucking sociology in there and psychology and bullshit. See, this is what happens when the left-wingers invade the fucking educational system, which they did back in the fucking 60s, the 70s. And now look where we are, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I'm getting pissed. Got it. He's only like a 77 overall. Corey Wilson. I seen him. Look, there's the guy with the neck. That's the guy with the earthworm neck. He looks like an old earthworm popping out of his shirt. Look at this guy. Look how big his fucking guns are compared to his neck. He's got this long neck. He's got the Harvey Williams neck on that body. Sweet. His stomach. His neck's all fucking skinny. Sean Burns, he's getting ready to come off the fucking injury list here soon. Big Corey Wilson. He was a high draft pick. About a 3rd rounder. 4th rounder maybe. Maybe a 5th. 3rd year out of Oklahoma State. Big Deshaun Burns. He needs some elusiveness. +3 spin. Okay. Gets it up to a 40. 59. Thanks. That's what I needed. Awesome. NTA. Andrew McNeil now is the superstar development team. Well, guess we gotta re-sign him now. Skip. Oh no, what did his contract go up? I don't even want to know. I wonder if it did. Oh my God. Yeah, he wants $8 million a year now. Yeah, for 4 years, that would be a nice fucking ball player to have. Oh, he could. He's got the 93 speed with the 94 Excel. I know. And the routes that he runs, these guys are fucking all wide open. Fuck. The only thing that separates him is he's got that speed. That speed kills because he's able to separate on those plays and score rather than other guys. Plus he has the phenomenal juke too. So if I can get up the sidelines and put a juke on a fucking safety or something, it's over. It's lights out. There's that one guy left to beat. Yeah, buddy caught. This is gonna be a tough year for me. As far as contracts go, Vince Biddle's up. Silas Short wants $30 million over 3 years. Luther Finley, he's a cheap deal. I need to re-sign this guy. He's only going to get better. He's a nice addition to the team in that trade. Still pretty young. He only wants 2 years. I like it. I kind of like that contract. Let him go after that 2-year deal. It'll be 28. Yeah. Plus, he's only just going to keep getting better for the next 2 years. It just sucked that he was on a team where he didn't play, you know, for the first 4 years when he was 22. And he came over here and all he does is just play run defense. But he's solid. He gets a couple sacks a year or two out of it. He's got all the stuff you need. I like having that flexibility, having the speed rusher for the pass downs, and then having this guy for the rush. You know, it's fun to, yeah, it's fun to have a couple guys rotate in and out certain positions. Slot corners and stuff. Really, I should have. I don't know. I'd probably mix and match those a little bit too. But like, if I have a better safety than coverage, put one of those safeties up there. And I'll bump one of those other safeties in on the back end like Vinny Biddle. That'd be nice. Something like that, I don't know. Brian Burns wants a contract, 4 years, 14 mil. That's a big one. Marquise Lake finally wants a deal. A real deal. I do too. You can see the 87 speed with 82 tackling. You better fucking like it at 24 years old. Oh man. I'll sign him for 4 years. And he'll be a 77 or 78 by the time he's done. You know, he'll be close to an 80 at 28 and send him off packing and he'll go start somewhere for about 3 years. Deshaun Burns wants a deal. Maggots cheap. Alan DeLong. Look at this. I didn't even notice this. I gotta sign DeLong too. Fuck. 21 mil over 4 years. This guy's got more upside too. Than Willie style. I need a true power rushing or speed rushing speed tackle with some strength. One thing I like about Silas Short is his strength. I've kind of turned him into a speed rusher, but he's got the big hitter trait, swim move. So him and Lester Lewis on the interior with the big hitter traits, they just every time they make a tackle, it seems like it's a big hit, dude. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. It's funny though, Silas Short. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I need to advance, don't I? Oh, okay. I forgot who played last. Yeah, man. Brett Sanderson's going to cost a pretty penny. But you can't. McNeil's going to cost a ton as well. I'm not going to have much. It is. I think I need to sign Brett Sanderson. I don't know. I got those 2 tackles coming up too. Yeah, I don't even know. I got some solid guards. Don't get me wrong, but I got some players. Oh yeah, I got some players. Couple guys. Tell you who's good is this guy Josh Blanton. He could be good. He's got kind of the stuff in here. Of course he does. Let's go look at the abilities. I haven't even seen. Oh, you can't. Fuck. I won't be able to see the ability for 2 more upgrades, man. Get that route runner up there. 76. +4 awareness. Wow. That's huge. Right. And he's got the 82 juke, which sets it off. Tay Edwards. I got a good young core, man. Tay Edwards is a true 80. See, he's got the 79 juke. It's not as great, but and he doesn't have the excel. Yeah, he's a better overall receiver, no doubt. Right, and doesn't have the excel. 94 excel for McNeil, but he's good. I like Tay Edwards, and then Barr might be like the underdog because he doesn't have the juke, but he's got all the stuff. He's got the aggressive, the possession. He just doesn't have the juke. He's got a spin though, which I've never really utilized. I bet it's decent. But he's got the superstar ability. That's what you gotta like about this cat. See, I made a mistake by keeping fucking, what's his name? Yeah, I just love the name. I love that he's San Jose State. I loved everything about it. I might have to trade him and just take the hit like an idiot, but it's only a 1-year hit, isn't it? As far as the... Yeah. I don't know. Exactly. It's just this year's cap. Right. Could free up some... I don't know, what's his... He's probably on a pretty cheap deal, honestly. Look at this. He's taking up. He's gonna take up 7 mil the next couple years, 7.5. 2 more years after this. I feel like Barr needs to have a chance, and they'll bump Humphrey up. You haven't even seen this cat yet. Fuck. She's a G. It's got an 87 juke. You seeing this? Paddock Humphrey. The rook? Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do, dude. XP for all QBs, huh? Okay. Reed Bannon, he's got a upgrade. Brent Sanderson, I just inked him up. The guard. Still got 62 million to work with. 61 million. Lorenzo McNeil's inked. Kyler Murray. Kyler. Alright, I'm gonna advance it if you're ready and get into the next week. Oh, got another breakout player. Who's this? Lester Lewis. Oh. What is this guy? 3. Hold the Jags to less than 50 yards rushing and 0 touchdowns, or get Lester Lewis 3+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, sacks. Well, shit, the way he's been tackling lately, fuck, he's getting 3 tackles for loss a game. Seems like, at least, plus 3 sacks. Everything. No way. They must have got the big dub. Let's go, Raiders. Of all time. Oh, man. Oh, I played Daniel Jones this week. Ooh. Wow, that'll be fun to watch. They're always good now. They're real good. Deshaun Burns is available to play again. He's back. Alright. Go up around. From the Himalayas. Got Cornell, CJ Swizzing. Alright, there we go. Josh Allen. He's by far the most disruptive member of the Jacksonville front set. Great. Negotiations that we got going on this week. No, only some of them. They're like not only certain positions. Yeah, for you. It's some kind of trait or something that your coach has probably for certain positions where it's like we just can't see it or something. Or not the coach, the scout. So we got to do owner mode next year, so you can see, like, you can hire all those guys with certain traits. You know, you could hire, we could hire our scouts, our fucking, all that shit. Silas Short. That's like $9 million a year, or $8.5 a year on the cap. He's out of here. Finley might be on his way out the door too. Might be losing the 2 D tackles. Plus Silas Short is a backup left end too. Speed rusher. Fuck. It's alright, I got that guy Hickson that I've been waiting on. He's been waiting in the wings. He's about 76 overall. Yeah, I might have to scout D tackles right now. Might be a big focal point. Sure. Jags defense first in sacks, 83 overall D, 3-4 scheme. Might have to be able to run the ball on these cats today. And these guys run. Yeah, this is more of a cover type team, it looks like. They zone blitz 27%, but they cover 3 27% and cover 1 22%. So probably a little bit of man, a lot of cover 3 and some zone blitzes. Probably out of the cover 1 and come the zone blitzes. I feel like against the 3-4, you got to be able to run the ball. That's how I feel. If you can't run the ball against the 3-4, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's the thing. It's always pretty hard to run against the 3-4 with the linebackers and shit. And they got some sick linebackers. Right. I feel like throwing the ball is a little easier against a 3-4. I feel like throwing the ball is a little easier against the 3-4 most of the time. All those linebackers in coverage. Yeah, I think I gotta run the ball. I'm just sick of doing this outside zone because that's basically what I run the most, but I just want to get some other guys some fucking XP. Yeah, I want my offensive line to get some XP. That means I gotta run a power. I don't really run a power too often. But I could. Could work. And then mix in the outside zone. Yeah, let's do it. Defensive scheme, they like to run the ball 58% of the time. Oh, they're pretty well balanced. 14th in passing, 16th in rushing. They do have Daniel Jones, 81 on offense. They still have Leonard Fournette. Again? Every year? That's sick, man. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to run our cover 3. Run a vertical power run. Yeah, if we're going down the field, we want that cover 3. Yeah. That's when you get these young corners and shit some XP. Young safeties. Marriott could use a little juice at first. That's what's tight, is that linebackers are in on everything that you do. It's always good to draft young linebackers. They're always going to progress pretty good with all that every week. Right. You can use her pretty much any middle linebacker and do pretty well. Oh, time to upgrade. Brandon Berry. This guy's slowly working his way to that coveted 76. Get that pass coverage up. He's +3 zone for Berry. Yeah, this guy's nice. Next week. Al Michael. Wait till they play his calls, all his calls. How does this guy not ever get a dev trade upgrade? Al Michaels hates the Raiders. Has there always been a quarterback at the top of this scouting? Sammy McCarthy? Okay. I just probably zoom right by him every time, like not even paying attention. Probably would be smart to draft one, honestly. Because you know I'm not going to be able to keep Bannon. We can never keep our quarterbacks. So probably would be smart to do it like 2 years in advance. Get that guy pretty much ready, game ready by the time he's ready, he's in, and then be able to sign him cheap. I know the contract is, yeah. But you wouldn't have to play him. You wouldn't have to play him for 2 years. I know it'd be tight to be able to re-sign one of our quarterbacks, but you're just so strapped forever. Oh, stupid.